Welcome to the Healing Hour for March 27, 2018. This is your host, Tyhson Banighen, the Illuminator, bringing you into the light and humanity. And I'm with you for the next 1 hour, answering your dowsing and energy healing questions and clearing what no longer serves you. I'll also bring you up to date with all the latest programs in the Dowsing Energy Healing Facebook group and on the Extraordinary Healing Arts Academy site. So we're available for you to answer any questions. It's you can phone in toll free. It's 1-866-369-7464 or 1-866-Dowsing. So we'll just get that up on the screen for you now. So just give me a sec, and looks like we have people showing up, which is great. Don't forget you can sign in or phone in toll free in North America. It's 1-866-369-7464 or 1-866-Dowsing. We'll just get it typed in here. 369-7464. Okay, 1-866-369-7464. It's now on the screen. So, Donna, great to have you aboard. And don't forget, you can phone in or you can ask me any questions right here. Just type in the comments and I'll be able to answer them during the show. So feel free to participate that way. You can also click the Be Live link and join me live right in the studio here, and we can have a conversation. So there's 3 ways to be able to have a conversation. Toll free, North America, 1-866-369-7464. Click the link, the Be Live link, or leave your comments in the Facebook Live. All right, Valerie, welcome to the show. Good to have you here. Much appreciated. And so you too can phone in, don't forget, and say hello, and I get your questions answered. So I think we've got everybody. No, there we got Teri, Donna, and Valerie. So Valerie, welcome to the show as well. It's great to have you here. And don't forget, you can ask questions or you can phone in toll free or leave your comments right here. So I'll just put the toll free number back up. 1-866-369-7464. I'm standing by for your call during the next 1 hour. So in the meantime, we're going to head over to, oh, why didn't that show up there? That's pretty strange. Okay, so we'll just have to do it here. New agenda. Interesting. All right, let's see if we do it here. 1-866-369-7464. Let's see if we can do that. Add agenda item and show. All right, so there's the toll-free number, 1-866-369-7464. This is Tyhson Banighen, the Illuminator. I'm with you for the next 1 hour, answering your dowsing and energy healing questions, and also giving you a clearing if you need one, or helping you show up to be the best you can and become a sovereign human being. So I'm just going to head over to the comments section in the Dowsing and Energy Healing Close Facebook page, and we're going to start with Building Clearing Monday, which is which hospitals, schools, prisons, graveyards, etc. do you want help with to clear today? Please give us the full address. So we have 7 comments, 7 requests, and we'll do them all together, but I'll just mention them. We have from Chris Miller, schools wherever kids are afraid. Meet a Nig, she has a place that she's mentioning in Kiran, and Shri Har Kar is mentioning a place in Missouri, Texas, and Elizabeth Petroff is mentioning a place in Barboursville, Virginia, and Masur Ahmed is mentioning a place in Karachi, Pakistan. Been there. Masur Ahmed is also. Clearance would be of all kind of entity and but forever or temporary. Yeah, it can, it's sort of like taking a shower. You just sort of don't take one shower. You take a shower periodically. So clearing periodically is really a good idea. And you'll know it feels, things feel a little wonky or out of sorts. Then that means that the energy is a bit strange. It just means it's time to clear. So so sometimes it's temporary, sometimes it lasts for longer, but your job is to check periodically to make sure that it is working. It's sort of like spinning a top. You need to keep spinning the top to have that gyro top working. So it's in balance, so it doesn't fall over. So it's the same with creating a Merkaba, spinning a Merkaba, which comes from a clearing statement. It needs to be fed periodically so that it can still be activated. And then I've mentioned that you can click the link to join me. All right, here's our first call from California. Welcome to the show. Who are we talking? Hi, Lorraine. How are you?
Good, thank you.
And so, what's up in your life?
Fatigue.
Ah. Has it been going on for a long time or a short time or what?
A long time.
Ah.
I think today right now I'm super tired.
Super tired. Okay. Well, let's do a temporary clearing, and you might want to have a session with me at some time and go after. Why is your body tired? There's some underlying something that needs to be dealt with. Let me just check. May I check on your behalf?
Sure.
All right. So right now I'm going to check your energy field on a scale of 0 to 100. Yeah, you're really pretty, you're in a bit of a mess. So have you done the deep clearing, or do you know anything about the deep clearing?
No.
All right. Well, we'll talk about the deep clearing, but in the meantime, I'll give you a short clearing. So right now, 75% of your energy, when you get up in the morning, doesn't matter whether you brush your teeth, what good water you drink, what fantastic food you eat, what exercise you do, 75% of your energy is going elsewhere, which is a huge amount, close to possession, close to having voices in your head. So, I don't even, even getting up out of bed must be a struggle for you, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we need to get you cleaned up. I mean, what I mean by that is I want you to teach you how to take back your personal power and stand in your truth no matter what. So how would you like to learn how to wake up and have 3 times more energy every single day?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, well, that's what we're going to do. So in the meantime, I'm just going to do a short clearing. So the way that the deep clearing goes is you just sign in over on the Energy Detective. That's www.energydetective.ca. And in the left-hand column, look for deep clearing. And there'll be a video of me, carrying on, doing the clearing. And you just sign in, and then you'll get the document to download. And you do it for 21 straight. You use a pendulum or your finger, you rotate it counterclockwise to clear. You want to do it every single day or when you feel a bit out of sorts. So sometimes it's more than once a day. It'll take about half an hour to 45 minutes each time you do it. But after 7 days, do you know how to dowse?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So after 7 days, I want you to cut the list down. So just go through the 64 statements and say, do I need to do this anymore? Yes, no. Go all the way through the list. Do that on day 7 and do it on day 14. And then on day 21, start doing the short clearing. And also, do you know how to do dowsing using an energy scale? Do you know how to read an energy scale?
No.
All right, so here, I'll give you a quick lesson. Okay, so on a piece of paper, just put, on the bottom of the piece of paper, put 0 to 100 and just mark off in increments of 10. So 0, a line, 10, another line, 20, another line, 30, all the way up to 100, okay? So now you go, show me how open is my energy field on a scale of 0 to 100. Then you take your pendulum and you go along 10, 20, 30, until it goes to yes, right? That's the percentage. And if it's yes, say at 70, and it's no at 80, then you go 71, 72, 73, 74. So that's how you do percentages. So the question could be, is my auric field 100% closed? And so that means no further intrusions from outside. So that could be on a scale of 0 to 100. Or, or how clear is my energy field right now on a scale of 0 to 100, which is asking the question, do I have anything intruding or within my energy field? That's the question I asked that said that, you're only 25% clear. So you want to check when you're doing the deep clearing to make sure that you're 100% clear every time you do it. And if you have the time and the energy, sometimes in the beginning you have to do it 3 times. So there's something magical about 3 to clear your energy field. And then it gets easier as you go along because, like I say, day 7, you cut the list, day 14, it's less, and day 21, you should be doing the short clearing. And if you miss a day, please start all over. It's not a punishment. It's just that you really are creating a habit, and it takes 21 to 30 days to create a habit. And just so that your subconscious will run the program 24/7, 365, keep you free and clear. This will make you, be able to take back your personal power and stand in your truth no matter what shows up in your life. It really is pretty bulletproof. It works for thousands of people internationally, so it should work for you. However, if it doesn't work for you and there's deeper work that we need to do, then I can help you with that as well. So on day 21, you move to the short clearing. I'm just going to use that right now to do a clearing for you. It goes like this. So I want you to repeat after me. So state your full birth name.
I.
Yeah, what's your name? Birth name.
Oh, my birth name?
Yeah.
Oh, Patricia Lorraine Pinheader.
In my holy name.
In my holy name.
Undertake this clearing and spin a pendulum counterclockwise or rotate your finger counterclockwise, right?
Undertake this healing?
This clearing, yeah.
Oh, this clearing.
Yeah. With the assistance of, and do you work with archangels, or do you work with your guides, or do you work with animal totems, or do you work with source energy, or God, or mother, or do you work with?
I think, well, I've worked with all of them with different healers, but not personally on my own.
All right, well, I want you at some time after this call to write down who's on your light team. That's a short sort of code for who am I working with? Who do I want to connect with? Do I want to connect with source, consciousness, or do I want to work with creator, God, or do I want to work with divine mother, or is there some archangels I want to work with, or I just want to work with my personal guides, or sort of define it a bit, okay? So what you're doing is asking for assistance for those that are available to assist you. So I like to work with divine mother, so why don't we use that? So why don't you call on divine mother? So say, I call on divine mother.
I call in divine mother.
And any other light beings.
And any other light beings.
So I'd like to assist me in undertaking this clearing.
That would like to assist me in undertaking in this clearing.
Yeah, and assist me in undertaking this clearing. Great. Okay.
Assist me in undertaking this clearing.
So I clear myself throughout my multidimensional levels of reality.
I clear myself under my multidimensional.
Yeah, or throughout my multidimensional levels of reality.
Throughout my multidimensional levels of reality.
And I clear all unresolved emotions.
And I clear all unresolved emotions.
Toxic or otherwise.
Toxic or otherwise.
Any core fractures.
Any core fractures.
Yeah. Or unresolved trauma.
Or unresolved trauma.
From my energy field.
From my energy field.
And I undertake this clearing.
And I undertake this clearing.
Throughout all time, space, and dimensions.
Throughout all time, space, and dimensions.
Both known or unknown.
Both known or unknown.
And then it's all this shows up in your life for you to have your own spiritual growth. So I like to do the Ho'oponopono prayer, and it will go like, I love you.
I love you.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Please forgive me.
Please forgive me.
And thank you.
And thank you.
Okay, and then I like to then declare it so. So then you say, I declare it so.
I declare it so.
So be it.
So be it.
It is done.
It is done.
And Moses had a staff, and he used to, when he changed the staff into a snake and did all those things, or Gandalf has a wizard, he has a staff. So just imagine you have a staff and you're banging it on the ground 3 times, like boom, boom, boom. That's your way of telling the universe that you're showing up. So just imagine doing that. Okay, so that's the clearing statement. And are you a member of the Dowsing and Energy Healing closed Facebook group?
I might be.
Yeah, if you are, go over there and look in the file section, and you can download the short clearing and fill in. There's, it's got open brackets, closed brackets. Fill in what it is you want to clear. So you could do both the deep clearing and the short clearing. So the deep clearing is sort of like a shotgun approach to a bullseye. It has anything and everything you can imagine, and the kitchen sink is included. But after 21 days, you can do the short clearing, and it's sort of like putting a scope on a rifle so you can zero in on what it is you want to clear. So there's nothing wrong with doing both types of clearing at the same time. So say you have an ache or you have a pain or something isn't right, you can use the short clearing to zero in on it and clear it as well. And so that is over and available in the Dowsing Energy Healing closed Facebook group in the file section. So I'm just going to check your energy field now. Did you feel anything when you did that? I know I kept you really busy, so maybe you weren't able to.
It was hard to tell.
It was hard to tell, yeah, because we kept your brain busy and you weren't really feeling your body. But yeah, you're good to go. You should feel more comfortable and have more energy for the rest of the day. And I suggest you go have a drink of water. And with the drink of water, I wanted you to impregnate it with your own healing energy, because you're 100% clear right now. Just go take a glass of water, clap your hands together 3 times and rub them, pull them apart, and feel the energy flowing from one hand to the other. Put around the glass of water you're going to drink and say 995. It's a dowsing energy healing prayer, and then which will charge the water, and then drink the water. Okay.
Okay.
All right, great. Thanks for showing up, and don't forget to head over and do the deep clearing.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Bye for now.
Bye.
All right, we're standing by for any other toll-free calls, 1-866-369-7464. So give me a call, and we'll see what's up in your energy field and see if we can give you a clearing. So Liana Whyte says this is the first time showing up. So yeah, you can phone in toll-free. You can leave your questions or comments here or in the Dowsing Energy closed Facebook group, or you can type them in here and ask me a question as well. So there's multiple ways in which you can show up. So thank you for doing that. Susan, thanks for showing up. Same thing, you can phone in, you can ask a question here, or go over the Dowsing Energy Facebook page and leave it there. And Liana, same with you. Thanks for showing up. Much appreciated. And Teri Bender says, hello, I'm here too, which is a miracle, because I usually miss these things. Also, Teri, yeah. So while you're here, why not phone in and have an opportunity to have a clearing, because it's sort of miraculous that you were able to show up. So just going to put the toll-free number back up so that you can phone in, 1-866-369-7464. We're with you for the following hour until 4 o'clock Pacific time. And so give me a call. In the meantime, I'm going to head over, and we were clearing properties. And just so to let you know, as well, I will clear properties for you. I really want you to learn how to clear them for yourselves. And really, it's quite easy to do it. You just head over to the Dowsing, Dowsing and Energy Healing closed Facebook group. go to the file section, download the short clearing, then write out and open the brackets, put in the address you want to clear, close the brackets, and then just say the words, spin your pendulum counterclockwise. And don't forget, once you clear, always install what you do want. So we didn't do that with the last caller, but we'll do it the next time around. All right, here we are, Greenville, United States. Hello, welcome to the Healing Hour.
Hi, this is Liana Whyte. How are you?
I'm fine, way cool, as you said. Welcome to the show.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with energy healing.
Oh, good.
I just haven't seen your route, and I like yours seems to get straight to the point. I like it.
Yeah, it's sort of like a laser focus. Well, the deep clearing is, so like I said, it's sort of like a shotgun approach. It's based on many Master Dowsers and put all the stuff together and 64 questions, and it's just about anything and everything you could ever imagine. And it's just a way to really help people become sovereign human beings and clear out their energy field and take back their personal power. And the more people that do this, the less that they will be, the less they can be controlled by other forces. The clearing modality that I've gifted to the planet, because I think it's really important that people learn how to become sovereign. And then the short clearing is just more of a laser focus. So the words that work for me and people I work with works for them. So you just can get to the point and clear whatever you don't want in your energy field, and you can basically say, not in my world, and then install what you do want. So it's really a way to manifest as well as to clear. So you're clearing and manifesting. It's really the basis of alchemy, right? Or the basis of magic is what we're teaching, although, you know, you can call it dowsing. But the only thing that's magical about it is that it seems extraordinary when in actual fact it's pretty straightforward.
Right.
So do you have something you'd like to ask or work on?
Oh, yes. I just had a rough week. My mother unexpectedly passed last week.
Oh.
And as you know, with family passing, not only do you go through the pain of the passing, then all the things that come with it, with family and the will and all the childhood trauma and all the unresolved issues, and it was quite overwhelming.
Right. So let's do the first thing, which I really, you know, the Buddhists always feel that the soul needs to be guided, you know, through what they call the bardo, back to source, and so, you know, we can help that soul. Now, it's interesting to me because I've been doing a lot of thinking around this about, you know, as we pass over, and do we really want to come back? And there's really a lot of, what would we say, a lot of energy expended to have this come back. It's sort of like, if we can keep you coming back and thinking that you have to come back, then you're always going to be in what I would call servitude. So one of the ways that ensures that you come back is that you head for the white light. So let's just clear the path for your mom and say, we ask for the most benevolent outcome for the soul growth of your mom, whether that be reincarnation or to move on in other dimensions. And let's do that. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so let's do that. So if you have a pendulum, it would go something like this. So do you have a pendulum?
I don't. It's packed away. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Not to worry. So I'll just...
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not complicated. So we'll just use your finger. So just say I and state your name.
I, Liana.
In my holy name.
Oh, my whole name?
In holy name.
My holy name is what I'm born with, right?
Yeah. It's what you're born with. And at some time, because you're a dowser, check that you're 100%, your name is 100% clear and you resonate with all parts of your name, because sometimes you have parts of your name that are from other people in your family that are not clear. So, so clear your name. But we're not going to do that right now. Right?
Go ahead.
Yeah. So I in your holy name, take this clearing on behalf of my mother.
I take this clearing on behalf of my mother.
And ask for the assistance and state whoever you like to work with. I like to work with the Divine Mother or Source Consciousness.
And I'm sorry, who did you say you work with?
I work with Divine Mother and Source Consciousness, but you could say God, or you could say your higher self, whatever you feel comfortable with.
I'm gonna go with God.
Okay, and I call on the assistance of God to assist me in this clearing.
I call on the assistance of God for this clearing.
And I want to clear any obstructions.
And I want to clear any instructions.
Obstructions.
Obstructions, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that may hinder my mother's return to the most benevolent outcome of her soul's growth. And I declare it so. So be it. It is done. So now you're just giving her the energy to and asking for a source or God to assist in making sure that the most benevolent outcome for her own soul growth. And so that will help give her the energy so that she's not co-opted on the path, so to speak. Okay? Now let me
ask you this. I was very nervous.
Yeah.
Because we had a very, very painful relationship.
All right. So yes.
Now I need the energy. I need the energy healing.
Right. So I'm going to give us one step. I'm going to give you two steps. First one is I want you to, do you know anything about the Court of Atonement? Have you heard of anything about that? Amy Jo Ellis's work.
Of course, that's where I found you.
Okay, great. So I want you to put your whole family, right, in a full Court of Atonement.
Right.
I want you to you can work with Abraham. I also like to work with Divine Mother. I find it gives me a higher connection. And I ask her to put anybody and everybody and the whole patriarchal lineage into the full Court of Atonement, right?
Right.
And then just leave it be, and your whole family, and miracles will happen. The beauty of it was once you do that, you don't have to dig up the seeds to see if they're sprouting, so to speak. It will just happen, and, and miracles will happen. So if you haven't done that, please do that, okay?
Yeah, I literally just got back a couple days ago, and I'm still reeling from it.
Okay.
And what's ironic is that's the time when you need to do it, but I'm still pissed off and frozen and hurt, and all those emotions. I'm kind of.
Well, this is perfect, though. What perfect timing to get hold of me. I mean, because you're catching it right at the right time. Because if we can get those emotions out of you, right, and cleared and ground, the healing is going to happen so much quicker. Otherwise, it's like poison in your system. So the other thing I really recommend you do is you do removing toxic emotions. Book a session with me, and we'll do the deeper work with your mother and clear it all out. I suggest you do that as soon as possible, and just get hold of me. My email is Tyhson, Tyhson @me.com. Just shoot me over an email, and I'll set up an appointment, and we'll do the deeper work. I think it's really important at this time. Now's the time to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. I'm glad I reached out to you tonight.
Yeah, I'm glad you did too. So that's just.
I'm looking forward to watching everybody else. I'm looking forward to watching you heal everybody else.
All right.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you for showing up, and blessings.
Thank you.
Bye for now.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, we're standing by for your call. It's 1-866-369-7464. This is Tyhson Banighen, the Illuminator, bringing light to you and humanity, helping you show up and be the best that you can be in the shortest time possible, helping you learn what it is to be a sovereign human being. So Teri Bender says, I'm able to call in, but learning and repeating with others that have called in. I'm curious, how do you get into energy healing and dowsing? All right, here's the next one from Bellingham. Hello, welcome to the Healing Hour.
Oh, yes. Hi there. I was calling for Tyhson.
I am Tyhson. You found the right person.
Hi there.
And
my name is Donna. I'm listening to you on Facebook.
oh, great. Hi, Donna Curran. And how are you tonight?
I'm good. I'm very good. I just is what you're doing on Facebook. Are we live too, or?
Yeah, you are live. You are being broadcast.
Okay. Well, Tyson, there was something you had worked with it's so interesting because you had worked with the young lady, the first young lady, and I wanted to know. I've called in before. You assisted me a little bit with my dad passed in November, and I think I had called you about a week or two before. And my question is this: I'm dealing with the depression that comes and goes, and sometimes the grief, this is 4 months later.
Yeah.
I didn't feel it the first 3 months, but now it's kind of hit me. And so I guess I'm just asking how to, because there are moments I don't feel functional.
Right.
You know, I guess that's kind of normal, but I'm wanting to get some space so that I can also function. I'm just up to my ears in doing my dad's financial paperwork in his house. So I guess anyhow, so the issue is depression and enormous tiredness.
Yeah, I think I would recommend the same thing as I did with the previous lady, is do a full color of atonement, put everybody in there, right? The whole family, the whole lineage, matriarchal, patriarchal. Give it to the highest source consciousness that you feel comfortable working with, whether that's Divine Mother, Creator, God Himself, or whatever, right? And ask that it be done. So I want you to do that right away after you get off this call. To go and do that. And here's what my intuition is my intuition is that if you have grief, then there's still this connection between you and your dad that needs to be resolved. There's something, he's not moving on, he's sticking around because there's some unfinished business between you. So again, I suggest you get hold of me, same email, tyhson@me.com. And we do a clearing of toxic emotions. We're just going to go back to the source of where this grief is, and we're going to clear it in a session.
Okay.
All right? And then all the energy will be yours, and he can get on with his own soul evolution, so it'll free him up as well.
Yes, but you can still, I know this is like a nonsensical question, but you'll still maintain a connection, right?
Oh, absolutely. It could be as close as...
There's a lot of fear for some reason that I won't maintain a connection.
Well, let's work on that too. I mean, once we clear, we can install anything. I know with my mother, for example, I just felt that she needed to get on, or that she would be better off getting on with her soul evolution than hanging around with me to answer my questions. So that was my request. But you can make any request with your parents. Like if you really want to have that connection and it's really important to you, then we'll make that connection and we'll make it happen. Okay? So I want you to let go of any fear. You get to create the world that you want, and my job is to help you, teach you how to do that.
Yeah, that's great.
All right.
So I'll start with the FCOH, and then I'll also contact you by email.
All right, great. And let me know how it goes. All right, bye for now.
Bye now.
All right, we're standing by for another call, toll free, 1-866-369-7464, here to answer your questions. And Teri Bender was asking before the first phone call here, I'll just show it up on the screen. Unable to call in, but learning, repeating with the others that have called in. I'm curious, how do you get into energy healing dowsing? Well, interesting question, Teri. I have an online course. It's an evergreen course. You can start it at any time. I've loved through. It's a certification course with all the Master Dowsers that I've learned from. Some of them have passed on. One of the primary ones you'll be working with is John Living. He's still living. He's in his 80s, but he's created a 64-page dowsing manual that will help you be able to learn how to do energy healing, both for yourself, your family, and your clients, and be able to do it at a distance. So I highly recommend that you get hold of me and tell me that you're interested, either through the Dowsing Energy Healing closed Facebook page, or messenger me, or send me an email, Tyhson, Tyhson, @me.com. And anybody else on the call that'd like to join us, I'd like to take a group through the training so that you can end up being a distant healer, energy healer, and know all the techniques that I've learned through my dowsing career. So if this is something that you relate to, then get hold of me and let's launch the course. And we would meet once a week and through Zoom and be able to answer your questions. That would be private time for everybody in the course. And we'll add some rocket fuel to your ability to learn how to douse and do energy healing. We can also learn other techniques and modalities. I'm not certified to teach in these areas, but I have training in heart resonance, in theta, in access consciousness, in many other modalities. And they've all part of the prescription that I've come up with to help heal others, which is really teaching you basically how to receive your own guidance, how to get true guidance, and how to work directly from Source or God to bring that healing through for yourself, your loved ones, your family, and for your clients. So hopefully that answers your question, Teri, how to do that and how to get hold of me so that we can do this together. All right, so standing by for your call. If you'd like to call in, it's 1-866-369-7464. And we were talking about over on the Dowsing Energy Healing Facebook page, how to clear properties. And I was mentioning, a couple of times I mentioned on the show so far, that the deep clearing protocol is available in the files section of the Dowsing and Energy Healing. And you just download that, and you then open the brackets and put in the address you want to clear, close the brackets, and basically use the wording or adjust it to the wording that you want, and then clear the property. And don't forget, once you do clear, install what you would like. So installation, spinning the pendulum clockwise, could be something like, I imbue this property, or even you could say, I install the Christ grid in this building, or in this school, or in this hospital, and I put it around the entrance of the door in the building, that everybody who enters into this building is connected to divine intelligence, that receives instant healing, remembers who they are and why they've incarnated into planet Earth, feels loved by Source, and feels safe and secure. And all beings that do not abide by the law, one which is to do no harm, will feel uncomfortable and will not pass through this doorway. So what if you install that in all the schools? What if you install that in all of the sacred sites? What if you installed that everywhere? So all those that wanted to create trouble, or wanted to, do school shootings or any craziness like that, just would come to the door, and they would literally be repelled by the energy because it felt uncomfortable for them to enter. And so this is what a dowsers do, is they douse and they clear and create literally heaven on earth wherever you go. It's your divine right to do that. And so I encourage you to learn how to do that and install and clear what you feel needs to be cleared. And if you're worried about your ego, just say, I clear it on behalf of humanity for the most benevolent outcome of all concerned. And that way you're not stepping in anybody's toes, and you're not getting your ego involved. And if you ask for Source consciousness to come through you, then you can't get attached to it either. So this is not an ego, stamp your foot, I'm really big and proud and I can do all this. This is humbly being the conduit for divine consciousness to flow through you to that, so that Creator God energy can install grids and clean up geopathic stress, which is trapped human emotion, which is in the earth. And this will help all areas where there's war, conflict, where there's been rape, pillage, all of that energy can be cleared, and so the earth can go through her evolutionary transformation, and we'll have heaven on earth. So I encourage you to do that. So we're standing by here for your toll-free call-in, 1-866-369-7464. Don't forget, you can click the Be Live link. Join me live right here on the program. People will be able to see you. You can ask me all your tough questions. And so we've done talked about how to clear properties, how to install grids, Christ grids, or any other benevolent grid. Could be a Krishna grid if you wanted. In schools, hospitals, and properties that need to have benevolent, loving, compassionate energy flowing through that building. So, for example, in a hospital, we could install a grid that everybody in passing through the door will be cleared of all energies that no longer serves them, of all trauma, of all entities. And both when they enter the hospital and when they leave their hospital, they're cleared of all entities and all discarnate beings, because a lot of entities and discarnate beings hang around hospitals because as their host dies, they need to inhabit another body, so they're looking for another body. So always, if you're going to go visit your loved ones, you know, in a funeral parlor, can't even say that again, funeral parlor, or in a hospital, or in a group home, or in a senior's residence, please clear yourself before you enter the building and clear yourself when you leave. And when you're there, please clear the whole building. Even better, install a grid at the front door, a compassionate grid that clears anybody and everybody in the building and leaves them with the ability to heal or to pass over if that's what you want to do. You know, so in the hospital, you want people to either be able to heal quickly, or if it's time for them to pass, you want them to be able to pass over with minimum stress, minimum fear, minimum doubt, shame, guilt, and all the negative emotions. You want them to be able to clearly move on to the next dimension with ease and grace. So you want those that can heal to heal quickly, and you want those that are ready to pass on to be able to pass on with ease and grace. So you can install these grids in all the hospitals in your area, and don't forget to also install the grid in all the schools so that it repels all beings to do not abide by the law of one, which is do no harm. They'll be stopped at the door. Okay? So there you are. So we're standing by for your toll-free call. It's 1-866-369-7464. We got a few more minutes. We got 10 more minutes to go. All right, here we are. Our caller. This is from Surrey, British Columbia. All right, welcome to the Healing Hour.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, and how are you?
Good, thanks.
And who am I talking to?
Valerie.
Hi, Valerie. It's been a while.
Yeah, well, I wanted other people to call.
Yeah, well, that's nice of you. Yeah, you don't want to hog the line, but it's good that you're calling back in. So how's life?
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking. I have a question.
Okay.
Now, I'm in Canada, but sometimes there are issues that occur in the Caribbean that concerns me.
Yes.
I've tried to get people interested in learning how to do these things, but it's like they're so caught up in religion. They think this is, not right, etc.
Yeah.
So how can I use it to clear up things like, crime in certain neighborhoods?
Well, you can just do what I just said. It's your divine right to clear up on behalf of humanity all that no longer serves the highest good for all concerned, and to exclude all beings who do not abide by the law of one, carnate, discarnate, interdimensionally or otherwise. So I would say just go ahead and do it, and install grids like I just talked about on the show. You can certainly clear all of your family. I mean, that's your right, your soul family, your matriarchal, patriarchal lineage. You can clear all of them, and in fact, that's probably why you reincarnated, was to do that work. So don't let them. So don't let any religious beliefs in your lineage get in the way of you doing this work.
Oh, I actually don't ask them. I just do it.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You can do that. And for other people, you know, there's nothing wrong with clearing them too. So you could say, you know, I know Raymond does things like that. So, you know, there's no reason Raymond Grace, so there's no reason you can't. So you could say, you know, give me one of the cities or one of the neighborhoods that's the most concern for you.
Kingston.
So here, you know, so I say I and state your name. State your name.
Oh, okay, sorry. I, Valerie Lacasse.
Yeah. Undertake this clearing.
Undertake this clearing.
Of Kingston.
Of Kingston.
And its neighborhoods.
And its neighborhood.
Of all non-beneficial energies.
Of all non-beneficial energies.
From any and all sources, known or unknown.
Many of all sources, known or unknown.
Yeah, and I remove all curses.
And I remove all curses.
All geopathic stress.
All geopathic stress.
Throughout the multidimensional levels of reality.
Throughout the multidimensional levels of reality.
And throughout all time, space, and dimensions.
And throughout all time, space, and dimensions.
And I call on Archangel Michael.
And I call on Archangel Michael.
To assist in this cleanup.
To assist in this cleanup.
And you can call on Source or Divine Mother or anybody else you want to work with to assist you.
Divine Mother and beneficial sources.
Yeah. To assist you in this clearing.
To assist me in this clearing.
And you ask that this clearing run.
And I ask that this clearing run.
24/7, 365.
24/7, 365.
And then until everything is free, cleared, and healed.
I missed that.
Until everything is free,
Until
clear.
everything is free, healed, and cleared.
Yeah. And all of this is for everybody's learning. So I love you. I'm sorry.
I love you. I'm sorry.
Please forgive me.
Please forgive me.
And thank you.
And thank you.
And I declare it so.
And I declare it so.
So be it.
So be it.
It is done.
It is done.
Yeah. Have you ever heard? Go ahead.
I could actually get a map and use the map, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You could get a map, and you could what I've done with maps is I then take a radionics chart. Do you know what a radionics chart is?
Yeah, but I don't really know how to use it.
Well, I'll tell you. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, you take a piece of paper, you draw one circle on the left, you draw one circle on the right, you take the line between the left circle on the left, you do a couple of squiggles and loop-de-loops, you know, let's represent silver and gold and jewels or whatever's in your magic box, and then you take it to the other circle, okay? So it's like an arc. Okay, now I want you to draw a line from the left circle to the right circle. Okay? Now you can use that pencil and you can leave it so it's a switch, you know, so it's open and closed, but I like to run mine 24/7, 365, so I leave that line closed, okay? But you could open and close it, or you can say in the command, I want to run the red energy for so-and-so and such for so many minutes, right? Okay, so the left side is the sending, okay? The right side is receiving.
That much I know.
Okay, so now you say, I send.
I thought the left was for receiving and the right for sending.
Nah, you're all screwed up.
Oh, okay.
But that's okay. You know, you can't get it wrong anyway. If you think that that's the way it is, that's the way it is. But I suggest you do it the way other people do it, because then the energy is stronger, because I think the divine energies get confused which way are they going. So
yeah, no, I thought so I'm mistaken.
Right. All right. So now say send to the map on the left.
Send to the map.
Yeah. And put this on top of the map. Send to the map 24/7, 365, right?
24/7/365.
And what I like to do is sticky notes so I can change it, take the note off and put another one on. Okay?
So I'm going to, I'm glad you told me this because I'll get a map and I'll do it properly.
Yeah, and then you want to send whatever you want to send. So I like to send 996 and 997. They're healing energies, but you could say clearing energies. You could use the short clearing. You could so you're sending those energies. So I explained it wrong. So I'm sending 996 and this energy and that energy, and then in the right hand one you say the map, okay? Because you're sending it to the map.
Yeah, that is what I remember, that you receive it in the left.
No, you send it in the left.
You send it in the left and you receive it in the right.
Yeah, and you want the map to receive it. So you say send it to the map, and then you put it on top of the map.
Okay.
All right? Put 996, put a short clearing statement, or anything else you could, want to clear, right?
Yeah.
All right? Great.
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for phoning in.
And thank you for being generous.
Oh,
See, I was trying to get a bunch of people to do it,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
but because they're always complaining about this happening, that happening. I said, well, instead of whining, why don't we do something? I could get one person to volunteer.
Well, don't give, don't give up. As you do this, people are going to wonder why you have a different energy about you, and they're going to ask you, and you can tell them and say, and by the way, if you'd like to be able to learn how to do this, I can teach you. And then you'll start creating a tribe around it. Okay. Either way is fine, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for phoning in.
Okay, thank you. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
All right. So we are nearly up the top of the hour, but we have a little bit more time. If anybody else would like to phone in, toll free, 1-866-369-7464. I think we've got all the comments. I'm not sure. There's been 11 comments. I'm just going to go through there and see. Donna Kieran says, thank you. You're welcome. Liana Whyte says, thank you so much. You're welcome. And we talked to Teri about how to join the class and learning how to do energy healing and dowsing from a distance. And we talked to Liana, and we talked to Susan, and we talked to Donna and Teri. I think we've got everybody. So I'm just going to go over to the Dowsing and Energy Closed Facebook group, and I'm just going to look about a Monday clearing because there was a lot of requests there. Let's see.
Yes, I was on. I asked for a clearing.
Oh, you did? Well, which one did you ask for?
My name is there. You'll see it.
Yeah?
A bunch of different places.
Oh, okay, different places. Okay, so.
I don't know. Maybe it was Tuesday I put it on. I forgot to do Monday.
All right. So.
I usually do Monday, but I forgot to do it.
All right. So do you know how to do it now?
Oh, yes.
All right. Good. Good. Fantastic. So you go ahead and do them. And so.
And you have a file on it, right?
Yes, I do. It's in the file section, and just download the short clearing and fill in the blanks, okay?
Because I'm going to do it for the same short thing is for clearing property, right?
Yeah, property, anything and everything that you can imagine. Your friend, your dog.
I'm going to copy that, share it.
Yeah, share it. Share it to everybody. All right. So that's good. So you're going to do your homework?
Yes.
All right. Any other questions?
No, thank you. You've done a lot. Thank you very much.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. We're standing by. We have time for when before the top of the hour. Standing by for your call, 1-866-369-7464. I want to thank everybody for showing up in the Dowsing and Energy Healing closed Facebook group. It's growing tribe. It's great to have you all there. 2,668 members. I think there's about close to 1,000 of you that are participating. I appreciate it very much. Remember that the whole idea of this group is to teach you how to take back your personal power, how to become a sovereign human being, how to stand in your truth no matter what, how to be able to manifest what you want, how to get from where you are to where you want to be in the shortest amount of time, how to help others, your loved ones, your family, and your clients learn how to clear themselves, how to bring about heaven on earth, and how to learn all these skills by becoming a distant healer, learning dowsing and energy healing, learning how to become an exorcist if that's something that you'd like to learn how to do. You can join us also in the Letting Go Book Club so that you can move through your emotions and let them go. There's many, many ways you can join me. You can have a private session with me. You can work with me on a one-to-one basis. We would meet once a week, 1 hour every week, and or you can work with me every week for half an hour. So to work with me a one-on-one, I'm not cheap. It's $997 US. If you can't afford that and you want a scholarship, you need to get hold of me and talk to me. My email is Tyhson, TYHSON @me.com, or you can leave a comment on Messenger about the fact that you'd like to work with me, and we'll figure something out. You can also take it course by course. Most courses are $197 US. You can find them at the Extraordinary Healing Arts Academy. There's courses on dowsing. There's courses on manifesting. There's courses on all sorts of different things. And if you need some help about which course to choose, what would be the best for you, you can also send me an email and I'll sort that out for you as well. So we still have a few more minutes if you want to call in before the hour at 1-866-369-7464. We just did all the building clearings. We did, don't forget about gratitude. Yes, Gratitude Sunday is important. Don't forget at the end of your week to really sit down and be grateful for everything that showed up in your life, and take the time to write it down and be thankful. The more gratitude that you express for what you have, it opens the gateway to receive more and to be able to share more gratitude with others. So gratitude is the most powerful vibration of transformation that you could have. So I encourage you to include the gratitude every Sunday. Just, state it in the group and let people know what you're grateful for. All right, so I'm just going to go and look at Personal Clearing Tuesday. Yeah, let's do, I'm going to do a general clearing to wrap up the show here. We got a few more minutes to go. So I'm going to just go for all 12 people that are asking for personal clearing. So I'm going to do it this way. So I'm spinning my pendulum counterclockwise. I, Tyhson Banighen, in my holy name, undertake this clearing with the assistance of Divine Mother, and I ask her to run all the appropriate divine energies appropriate at the magnitude and intensity is appropriate for everybody on this call or listening to this call in the future. And I ask that all the clearings that are requested on the Dowsing Facebook page that have been posted there since the page was open until now, that all those clearing requests be undertaken in the appropriate manner and the appropriate time for the most benevolent outcome of all concerned. And for all clearings that are requested that have to do with personal clearings, we ask that all core fractures, all toxic emotions, and under all resolved emotions be cleared from all the people that have requested a clearing. And we ask that this be undertaken through the multi-dimensional levels of reality and throughout all time, space, and dimensions, both known or unknown. We ask that this be running 24/7, 365, until all are free, clear, and blessed, that they are in the right place at the right time to receive whatever they need, to know that they are loved by Source, always have been and always will be. We ask that these energies be run until all is complete. And I declare it so in my holy name, so be it. It is done. Thank you. So there you are. That's the clearing as we end the show for today. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. And hopefully we were able to get everybody included and everybody's questions answered and do with the clearing. I'm just going through the comments. I think we've got everybody. So thank you everybody for showing up, and same time, same place next week. That's 3 p.m. Pacific time. So see you there. Bye for now. Oh, and don't forget, head over to the Dowsing and Energy Facebook page and participate there, so I know what you want to have cleared. And don't forget to download the short clearing and the deep clearing and learn how to do it for yourself, your loved ones, your family, and for the planet. So until next week, be healthy, wealthy, and wise. Bye for now.
The Healing Hour. Join us every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific Time or 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Feel free to phone in toll-free in North America, 1-866-369-7464 or 1-866-Dowsing. Phone in to get your questions about dowsing and energy healing answered, and also to receive an energy healing. The Healing Hour is produced on Facebook Live through the Extraordinary Healing Arts Academy Facebook page. It's also produced by The Wellness Show, www.thewellnessshow.ca. And so until next week, stay healthy, wealthy, and wise.